Hey, have you guys tried every single diet out there and it just did not work for you? Did you do everything perfectly, stick on track, and then you just gained all that weight back? I'm Milton from Team Flex, and today I'm going to break it all down for you, why this happens, and also how you can make your next diet your most successful diet and actually get the results you have been wanting. What you guys got to understand right out the gate is the reason that diets most of the time do not work, and literally they don't, like 95% of diets in the long term they fail, it's because they focus on too many extreme measures. They're too unsustainable, and they're not something that you, the everyday person, can fit into their lifestyle. You guys, we're going to cover all these different topics today, and I want to make sure that you guys are subscribed to this channel and you're paying attention to what we're doing, because this is going to be a great video for you, and make sure you're sticking around to the end to get all of these tips. All right, you guys, we've all been through many diets. I know that you out there have probably tried a ton. I've tried a ton in my lifetime for sure, and it is not easy, you guys. It is, very challenging to go ahead and basically turn your whole life into something different in pursuit of a diet and results. Obviously, the end game we all want is to lose the weight, to burn the fat, to get where we want to be. But the measures that are presented to us that most of us take are often so extreme and so unattainable. What actually ends up happening is you end up failing. And failure never feels good. It doesn't feel good to embark on a diet and realize that you're just going to fall off of it. And every time you do, you feel worse and worse. The more that you break that diet and the more you end up ordering a pizza at 8 p.m. at night after you've done a good healthy eating all day. The pain that comes from actually failing is so consistently bad that at the end of the day, you're going to feel like a failure. A lot of diets out there will make you feel like a failure because they're too unsustainable, they're not maintainable, they're too extreme, and that's not what you need. You guys, if you wake up every morning and you look in the mirror and you still feel terrible about where you're at, this is not how you should be living. You don't want to be in the spot where, you don't feel comfortable in your clothes. You can't go to the beach or to the pool, and you're not getting in the spot you want to be. You deserve the results that you want to have, you guys, and I will tell you that you can absolutely have them. As most of you guys probably know, I'm the founder of Team Flex. We've coached a lot of people throughout the years, 20,000 transformations, you guys, for lifestyle clients, fat loss, muscle building, all that. And what I've seen over time is consistently how the best diet, the one that gets you to those results, the one that gets you where you want to be, is the maintainable one. It is the sustainable one. It's the one you can fit into your everyday lifestyle. And let me tell you guys this, it's not the one that everybody else is doing. It's not the one you read about, you see about, you saw an infomercial about, or was on the cover of a magazine in the grocery store. The diet that's going to work the best for you is going to be the one that is formulated to fit your lifestyle. And the reason this is different for everybody, you guys, is just like even if you had an identical twin, there would still be differences. Nobody is exactly the same to you. So the things that are going to work for you to get the results you want to have and for you to burn that body fat, lose that weight, and feel good with where you're at, that's going to be totally individual and custom to you too. And so what you have to understand is the best diet is the one that is created for you, the one that fits your lifestyle. And it's never the extreme one. It's not the one that cuts out all the carbs. It's not the one that cuts out, all sorts of food groups. It's the one that's going to fit for you and your current lifestyle. If you are a busy person at work, you don't have time to be cooking meals, you got to find a way to get the food in you need, the way you need to have it, but also have that balance around it. I cannot tell you guys the amount of people I've worked with or my coaches on my team have worked with. They come to us and say, you know what, this is my last ditch effort. I've literally tried everything out there and just simply does not work. I've failed. I remember this one guy I trained. He had told me he was trying to lose the same 10, 15, 20 pounds. I can't remember the exact number now. It's been a while. But he said he was trying to lose that for about 15 years. And when he signed up, he was like, this is the last thing. This is my Hail Mary. I'm going to throw this ball, and hopefully actually this will work because I've tried everything. And this guy had been, on every extreme diet in the book. He's tried many different coaches, many different programs, meal prep services, everything out there. And you know what I did with him, you guys? And this is what I think a lot of you would get a lot out of, is I said, you know what, here's what we're going to do. We're going to focus on eating a little bit better, tracking some calories, making sure you're in a caloric deficit, having a little bit of activity. But guess what? You can still eat the foods you want to have. You pick your own foods. You can choose those foods. I'm not going to tell you to eat broccoli and chicken 6 times a day. I'm not going to do it. I'm going to tell you here, make some good choices. Let's get a little bit of protein in. Hey, you want to have a treat? Go for it. Absolutely. You guys, the most beneficial diet is the one that is the most consistent. The one every day you can fit into your lifestyle, you can stay on task with, and you can do that day in, day out. It doesn't mean you won't have hiccups. It doesn't mean you won't have bumps in the road, but it means that every day a little bit more of that consistency, that ends up going all the way to you losing weight. That ends up going all the way to you burning that fat. That ends up going all the way to you getting where you want to be. So remember this, you guys, at the end of the day, small steps every single day are the best thing. And it's never about this perfection. It's never about being 100% on point, and it's never about doing anything extreme. The best diet that will work for you is the most sustainable one, the most maintainable one, the most consistent one that you do day in, day out, and it doesn't feel like a diet. And that's what you guys can really do. So I hope that was helpful to you guys. It's fun thinking back on some of these memories for myself and seeing the transformations from these people in my head. If you guys got anything out of this today, do me a quick favor. I really appreciate that thumbs up and the subscribe. It helps me out a ton. I'm doing all this content for free for you guys because I want to see you win. And the more that you can share this, the more that we get subs, the more that gets out there, the more people get that help. So thank you guys so much for watching. Coach Rye is out.